Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Shio here and welcome back to a brand new video. And in this video I'm going to be showing you guys how to use the camera raw filter in Adobe Photoshop. We're going to get right into this and we're going to disable the camera raw filters I already have enabled. This was for my Jude Bellingham design that I did as a collab, but I will show you guys basically what you can do with camera raw filter. So what you want to do is click on filter in the top little row. Here, let me move my camera out of the way. Here, we'll put it down here. All right, so you want to click on filter at the top here, and then click the drop down menu that says camera raw filter right here, or you can press shift control A. So you're gonna want to click on that. So we're gonna go in and we're gonna mess with some settings. So normally the first few I touch would be texture and clarity. So I turn it up just a bit. Don't max it out. Don't max both of them out because it's gonna look kind of funny. It's gonna look like that, which is kind of weird. I'd say try to keep it within the 1 and 50 range if you're gonna do it. I don't recommend going up any higher. So we're gonna go with a solid 25, 27 here. I'm going to turn up the exposure a bit, just a tad, and then the vibrance and a little bit of saturation. And since it is already a yellowish design, I kind of wanted to cool it down a bit. So I'm going to do a little bit of that. And then color grading you could adjust in here too. I don't touch it too much when I do use it, because it takes a very long time to get the grading right and stuff like that. Here's the curves and stuff. They do have it in the little this section right here at the bottom that you could use it normally, but it's also built into the camera raw filter. Now most of the time people use this for photography and stuff, but I like using it for renders. So we're gonna turn it, put the darks lower. I'm gonna turn the highlights a bit up. Move that. So there you go. And then you could make it a green tint like that. So you can make them look like the Hulk if you want to. And then you can make it purple. So the more left or right it goes, it'll be more green or more purple. So we're gonna go a little bit more towards the green side. And then you could also do dehaze. So this dehaze just does that. I don't think you want too much of that. If I would use it, I'd probably keep it between 1 and 25. I don't past that. It seems kind of excessive. So I'm gonna put on 5 real quick just to test it out. Then there's sharpening, so you could sharpen an image. I'll just put it at 70. You could do noise reduction and make it just super smooth. But I like to keep some noise reduction on my renders. Here's the color noise reduction. You really can't see it too much. So you could also do this, where you can look between before and after. So that's what it looked like before we started, and this is after. Oh wait, I gotta swap it. There you go. This is before, this is after. So yeah, this is how it originally the render was, and then this is after we're done. So you could get a real crystal clear image, especially for your designs. And then we can just press continue. I had different camera raw filter on here, but just for an example, we're just gonna put it on each one so you see the difference. That's how it looks with the camera raw filter I just made. And then we'll do it with this one too. And then that's how that one looks. So all 3 of these, as you can tell, they got a little bit sharper. The clarity on them is cooler. It's basically if a picture is lower quality, you can kind of raise it, but I wouldn't try maxing it out too much, because if it's a lower quality picture, it's still gonna kind of look low quality. But it's that mid-range, we kind of make that picture look way better. So yeah, I mean, I use camera raw filter a lot for my designs. So for example, I'm gonna open this up. So this is my Kyrie Irving design. I did use camera raw filter with this as well. So if you look at this left image here of Kyrie, that's the original photo. And then here's it with camera raw. There you go. So you can see it's a little bit crystal clear. You could, you know, see more detail on his face, and then you can see more shading and stuff like that. Same thing with this one, I could do it as well. That's without and that's with it. I also like using the color lookups as well. That kind of helps it out. You don't have to use that because that's not part of this video. But that is basically how you use the camera raw filter in Photoshop. You could use it for photos and stuff as well. You could use it for a bunch of other things. I just tend to use it more so for player renders and stuff like that. But when I do my photography stuff, I do use the camera raw filter, or you could just do it in Lightroom. It's the exact same system because it is Adobe, so they just put the exact same Lightroom feature into Photoshop and vice versa. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Please leave a like if you enjoyed and if you learned something new today. And I'll be sure to talk to you guys in the next video. Later.